Hi, I'm the Wraith. First of all, I'd like to formally apologise to Kevin Murray for the the misconception of what was posted on my blog and how it was interpreted in the video. I didn't mean to cast aspersions that this guy was specifically a paedophile. I was trying to make a point that when people use the profile as a page in such a way that it looks suspicious, I wasn't saying the guy is, nor do I believe he is, hence why I never rang the police. I just made observations while other people grabbed this thing and charged off with it like a bull in a china shop. Kevin Murray, to my knowledge, is not a paedophile, and no one should have approached him, caused any issues, or even got involved. This whole situation got blown out of proportion because I made a comment, then I got banned by an admin, which this admin then went and shared the information all over the place. And then this other admin just, yeah, all I can say to Kev is I'm sorry. I spoke to Kev last night and I agreed to do this video, but where I am and with the rain last night, you couldn't hear me on the camera microphone. All you could hear was the rain. So this is the first opportunity today to place to myself to actually make this video. So Kevin, I apologise. Anyone else, they need to pack it in. Everybody needs to pack it in. People need to realise that all that was said was this is one of the reasons people can use a profile like that for. That's all that was said for that. I was blocked by an admin, and as I said, this admin then went and spread it everywhere with no cause for concern whatsoever. While Kevin was sitting there waiting for me to reply, right, he couldn't see me because the admin had blocked me, to which then a family member blocked me on Kevin's actual profile. So I couldn't contact him, he couldn't contact me, and neither of us had a clue why. It took a third party to get roped into this, to get us both talking, to put two and two together, to find out exactly what happened. So to Kev, I do my deepest apologies, and I wish this video could be longer, more informative, but I've essentially been rushed into making this video, so I can't explain the whole facts, to be quite honest. But from what I've seen, an administrator of a rival group that's also an admin in that group has banned me for asking a question and then took that question and shared it in their own group to destroy that group. Call me paranoid, but as I said, there's generally a reason for everything. Kevin's reason for the other profile was he didn't want people stealing his Liverpool photos. There was nothing seedy about it whatsoever, and I stated in the blog post many times that there's plenty of reasons why people do this with profiles. It just doesn't make it genuine. So this is a formal apology to Kevin, and I do hope I could work with Kevin in the future on something, because he seems like a really nice lad, do you know what I mean? As for the administrator that basically tried to snowball this and turn it into an actual witch hunt, while I've sat there pretty much impartial all the way through, I've got my eye on that admin, and I'll be looking out to make sure that something like this doesn't happen again. I still can't believe that between a tutorial about how not to use Facebook and the reasons behind it has essentially turned into a witch hunt for some guy that actually didn't do anything at all. And he didn't. Kev didn't actually do anything whatsoever. he didn't block me, which I said that on the blog post. I did say, I doubt he blocked me, because I spoke to the guy. And then he replied, I replied, but then he went out, and an admin just decided to remove me and then go and destroy him. That's how it looks to me. And then another party stepped in and blocked me using his account. Closed all the doors. And it snowballed from there. So all I can say is I'm sorry it come across that that's what was getting said about him. It's not what was meant. It was a tutorial, and it still is a tutorial. It is not purposely accusing or pointing the finger. It was asking, and that other administrator, all they had to do was reply to my message, because they never blocked me on Facebook. They only blocked me from the group, so I could not interact with Kev. That's what they done. Then they took the information that they found so scandalous and stuck it in their own group and slandered him to death. Big time. To which I only found that out after talking to Kev. So I said again, Kev, I do truly apologise, mate. And I do wish I could have put more time into this video, but I haven't been left any real opportunities to sort of formulate it together and put it together, because there's other third parties that are still interfering, and I would have liked to have done this much more personally and much more professionally to show a little bit more respect. And I'm truly sorry to see that you've left Facebook as well. I wish you hadn't left Facebook. I do want to work with you. I said that on the phone last night. I would like to work with you. But again, I apologise. And people need to leave the guy alone. You know what I mean? They need to read the blog post. They were assumptions and observations. They were not accusations. Accusations on such a level, you would ring the police. The people need to leave the guy alone. Reading between the lines and then running off on a tangent are two completely different things. So Kev, hearty apology, mate, and I do hope that we meet at some stage, and I do wish that you would come back onto Facebook. Everyone else, I'm sorry if any of you got that impression, and the admin of the other group, you were bang out of line to do what you done, to drop that ball and then kick it as hard as you did after blocking me from getting my answer. You actually started this. That administrator, you started this. Do you know what I mean? That woman done this, and it was further hampered by a family member, and I'm sorry for where it went. Truly am, and I apologise. So again, people need to share this video, get the message out there, straighten the record, stop all the loose lips going on, and give this guy a little bit of peace of mind. It's not his fault that he was cut off from any access to speaking to anyone, and I think it's really wrong, the avenue that this went down, just for trying to give someone advice and create a tutorial at the same time.